Picture this, it's 11 p.m., your rent is due tomorrow morning, and you log into your bank account only to see nothing. Just an error message. Your heart starts racing because you got $50 in cash and a landlord who doesn't accept "my bank's website is down" as an excuse. If you think this sounds like a nightmare, stick around because this happens to millions of people every single year, and I'm about to show you exactly what the banks don't want you to know about protecting yourself. Hey everyone, Grant here, and today we're talking about something that could literally save you hundreds of dollars and a ton of stress. Bank website crashes aren't just annoying inconveniences, they're financial emergencies waiting to happen, and most people are completely unprepared. Here's what your bank will never tell you. These outages are becoming more common, not less. As banks rush to go digital and cut costs by closing branches, they're putting all their eggs in one technological basket. And when that basket breaks, you're left holding the bill, literally. I recently spoke with a small business owner who couldn't access his account for an entire day. He missed 3 crucial payments, got hit with late fees, and his credit score took a hit. The bank's response? Sorry for the inconvenience. The biggest mistake people make when their bank crashes? They panic and do nothing. They sit there refreshing the page like it's going to magically fix itself. Meanwhile, late fees are piling up, and their credit score is taking a beating. But here's the thing, there are actually 6 strategies you can use right now to bulletproof yourself against these outages. And some of these tricks? Banks really don't want you to know them because they'd rather you depend entirely on their system. Before you assume your bank is down, make sure you're actually on the right website. This might sound obvious, but scammers love to create fake banking sites that look identical to the real thing. They're counting on you being stressed and not paying attention. Here's what you do. Bookmark your bank's official URL right now. Don't type it in manually every time. That's how people end up on fake sites and lose their login credentials. This one's huge. Your bank's mobile app and website run on completely different servers. So if one crashes, the other usually still works. It's like having 2 separate banks in your pocket. Download your bank's app if you haven't already. I know another app. But this could save you from missing a payment and getting slammed with fees. Here's something most people don't know. Banks are way more responsive on social media than through their customer service lines. When Wells Fargo's website went down last year, they were updating their Twitter every 30 minutes, but their phone lines had 2-hour wait times. Follow your bank on Twitter and Facebook. When stuff hits the fan, they'll update social media first because they don't want the bad publicity. This is critical. When banks have major outages, scammers come out of the woodwork. They'll email you pretending to be your bank, asking you to verify your account or update your information. Never click links in emails claiming to be from your bank during an outage. Always go directly to your bookmark URL. The scammers are counting on you being stressed and not thinking clearly. Traditional advice says to have an emergency fund. But here's the advanced strategy. Spread your money across multiple banks. I'm not talking about keeping huge amounts everywhere. Even having $500 in a different bank can save you when your primary bank goes down. Consider opening a high-yield savings account with an online bank as your backup. When your main bank crashes, you've got options. Here's the most important thing to remember. Your money isn't gone. The FDIC insures your deposits up to $250,000, and banks have massive security systems protecting your funds. The website being down doesn't mean your money disappeared. But that doesn't help when your landlord wants rent money right now. That's why having these backup strategies is so crucial. Look, I hope your bank's website never crashes at the worst possible moment. But if it does, you'll be prepared while everyone else is panicking. Here's what I want you to do right now. Pause this video, bookmark your bank's URL, and download their mobile app if you don't have it. These 2 simple steps could save you hundreds of dollars in late fees. And if this video helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe because I'm always breaking down the financial strategies that banks and credit card companies don't want you to know about. Drop a comment below and let me know, have you ever been caught off guard by a bank website crash? What happened? I read every comment and I might feature your story in a future video. And if you want to level up your financial game even more, check out this video where I break down the 3 bank fees you should never pay. It's going to save you even more money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.